Welcome to another Titus Timeout podcast. This is Mark Costello, and today we will be discussing linear diffuser plenum types and options. Air distribution plenums, often referred to as plenum boots, are sheet metal boxes used on linear diffusers. They are integral to many diffusers known as plenum slot diffusers. These plenums provide the interface between the supply air duct and the diffuser. Air pressure is equalized within the plenum in order to provide an evenly distributed air pattern. Plenums can be installed on a fixed length or modular diffuser, or they can be installed on a long continuous run of diffusers to create active supply and return sections. There are some distinctions between how these plenums are selected and installed depending on application. Straight edge plenums are typically used for modular lay-in applications. The plenum should fit fairly snugly over the diffuser stack head and is attached to the diffuser by installing screws through the plenum into the diffuser, preferably in a location where the screw will not be visible. Hemmed edge plenums are used for surface mount blind installation. The hemmed edge plenum is positioned above the ceiling opening and a diffuser with concealed mounting brackets is inserted through the opening into the plenum. Once the concealed mounting bracket is seated within the hemmed edges of the plenum, mounting screws are tightened, drawing the bracket into the plenum hem and drawing the diffuser tight to the ceiling. The hemmed edge is simultaneously drawn back against the ceiling surface. Some premium linear diffusers, like the Titus Flowbar FBP plenums, are snapped onto a diffuser. The FBP has a lead-in that properly positions the plenum on the diffuser stack head. Once seated, the plenum spring clips engage a boss on the diffuser stack head and provide a secure attachment. Plenums can be supplied with a variety of round or oval inlets, and in some cases no inlets. This is where the inlet is installed in the field. Oval inlets are sized such that the perimeter of the oval inlet is identical to its round counterpart, so that the oval inlet can accommodate standard duct diameters. Plenum inlets are generally positioned as close to the top of the plenum as possible in order to provide the incoming airflow as much distance as possible from the face of the diffuser to equalize the air prior to exiting the diffuser. The height of plenums is also a common option. Many plenums are offered in a standard height and a low profile height to accommodate compressed deck-to-deck heights. Low-profile plenums require flat oval inlets in order to accommodate a 10 or 12-inch inlet on a 9-inch tall plenum. Titus plenums are provided with oval inlets as a standard feature. Insulation is probably one of the most common plenum options, and the option that generates the most questions. Plenums are insulated with a fairly thin sheet of R2 fiberglass that covers primarily the surface opposite the inlet against which the cool supply air flows. The insulation provides a thermal barrier between the cooled interior of the plenum and the heated space external to the plenum that exists in a typical space above a ceiling. The plenum surface against which the air splashes on entry into the plenum is the surface with the greatest risk of sweating and condensation. We are often asked why most manufacturers do not insulate the end caps of plenums. Testing has revealed that, generally speaking, in average humidity environments, the end caps are not the source of condensation. In extremely humid areas, condensation forming on the end caps may be a problem. For these applications, we recommend an external foil-backed insulation to ensure the plenum is thermally isolated. We hope this plenum chat has been an enlightening 5 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for taking a time out with us.